What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Nikolai Espresso, and welcome back to another Black Ops 3 video here today on the channel. If you guys follow anything on Twitter relating Call of Duty, if you follow anything on YouTube relating Call of Duty, you'll probably know that we got a campaign storyline trailer here today, and if you didn't, well, you're in luck because it's in the background of this video playing right now. The full thing can be found in the description below. I'll leave a link down to the original video with all the audio and all that kind of stuff. Today, I'm not going to be doing a full breakdown of this because there's not really too much that catches my eye except for a few main points that we're going to be discussing here. But firstly, what is the story overall? We finally do have some context as to where this campaign is going to be going in terms of the storytelling and the narrative along with it. It's primarily going to deal with the augmentation of the human body, again, like we knew from the prequel story or Enhance Yourself for a Better Tomorrow.info, the teaser site that we got teased back to us all the way in April and May. This is going to be stemming off of that and continuing that theme here. The main thing that we're going to be focusing with is a direct neural interfacing, which makes our mind the greatest weapon that we have. What exactly in that context, we don't know exact specifics, but there's a lot of things that you can do with the mind because of this augmentation. You can do memory transfusion, all that kind of stuff, but the storyline itself is we are chasing down John Taylor, a Black Ops soldier. He's the antagonist here with this. But the interesting part to me is that it seems like his mind is not in his control, and for the first time in Call of Duty, I feel like our portrayed villain may not exactly want to be the bad guy. I feel like he doesn't really have control over this, and some supporting evidence for this may in fact be from our player that we play as. He mentions, "I can feel it taking over, not even my mind is safe." That, again, is dealing directly with the direct neural interfacing, in which we no longer really have control of our minds. So that is going to wrap up what the actual storyline we know so far is. We're going to be chasing this down. There's definitely going to be a lot of twists and turns. We're going to theorize here on that a little bit in this one, but also a little bit in later videos because there is a lot of stuff to stem off and talk about individually. So other than this, what exactly do I want to talk about here today? Well, there are a few things that caught my attention here, whether it be a few frames or sequences in the Black Ops 3 trailer here with this. There's some things I want to point out. Firstly, we get a glimpse at Dr. Salim, presumably. As well, we get the identification of memory transfusion, where just like in some science fiction novels and movies, you can touch someone's head and see their memories, and my guess is they're going to be both real and implanted memories, something that again ties in directly with the prequel story here for Black Ops 3. Next thing, I want you to take a look at this sequence real quickly here. This sequence, if you can't tell who that is, it's Victor Reznov. Victor Reznov is making another return here within the Black Ops storyline, and what exactly for, we don't know just yet, but it's definitely interesting to see him returning, especially with how big of an impact he was throughout this entire storyline. Now, possibly feeding off of this, it seems like we're going to be having flashbacks all the way back to World War II, something that a lot of people may in fact be very happy with, and something that was teased a little bit here within the Snapchat teasers back in April. Whether or not we do full missions or anything like that, that's yet unclear. It could just be some cutscenes or something similar. But if we do actually do that, it would be very interesting to see how that ties in, especially with Victor Reznov being a part of this game right now. At least that's what we know so far. We don't know how he's exactly tied in, but a couple more things are the crows can be seen throughout this trailer a couple of times. There is a bunch of symbolism to the crows, and really I'm a little perplexed with this one because the crow is usually negative denoted and something that can symbolize death, but also symbolize the mystery of creation and all that kind of stuff. And Treyarch usually puts things in for a specific reason, so it's definitely going to be interesting to see how this one plays out. I potentially think this could play to maybe a simulation type theory here with the direct neural interfacing and all that kind of stuff. We're going to try and weave these in together with its own separate video so it makes a little bit more sense, but also at the very end of the trailer there's something that you guys need to take a look at and listen to very closely. I'll let it play here right now for you.
You still in there, John? Do you hear me? You don't understand. I'm taking us home.
Now, of course, with this being the very last thing here, it's meant to be a cliffhanger and something that we want to know more about, but again, I think this plays directly into something that this could in fact be a simulation. I'm taking us home? What exactly could that mean? I'd love to hear your thoughts down there in the comment section down below. That's going to wrap the video up here today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for watching. Honestly, I am so pumped for this. The storyline for this definitely seems a lot more promising than campaigns previously, especially because of how much mind trickery there is within this. We have a lot of information in front of us, but we still have no way to connect the dots per se. Very intrigued on where this is going to go, and I will definitely be breaking down this more in depth for you guys, each individual piece here within the next couple of days. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you did like the video, be sure to like, rating down below. Any shares there, Facebook, Twitter, and or MySpace if you object, that always greatly appreciated. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe for the best of Call of Duty Black Ops 3 content. Any new news information, you guys know exactly how to find out on my channel. Thank you guys once again so much for watching. My name is Nikolai Espresso, as always. Hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.